All right, so we're coming down to the wire on the 57 build. It has been nonstop for a week straight. It's just crazy. So, man, a lot has happened since we filmed last. So everything is in the motor department. I mean, it's just, you can see it. It's just crazy. We got Mike Hamilton in there wiring it. He's got his hands full. Sorry about the shop. Jeffrey's freaking out. Shop's never a mess like this. It is just parts everywhere. Pieces. Ben standing over there holding up the door. But I've been home for 2 days and Mike's been stuck in there for 2 days straight. So we got the right tires on it now. Me and Ben just put the leaf springs back under it, put the Penske shocks on it. So we got some pretty cool shit going on here in the trunk. Got the water box for the intercooler that Sheer Fab made up front. It is absolutely badass. We got a nice fuel tank. Got our...
That's for our subs.
Yeah. Race Parts Solutions lid.
Can't see, but there's 2 kicker subs up in there.
Yeah, kicker sent some subs for this thing. I got the right bumper finally on there. They sent me a Nomad bumper, and I had no idea what the hell a Nomad bumper was. But it had a place for a license plate here, but on a 57 Chevy, obviously it's got to be up here. So changed that out today. Got the exhaust tips done. Pretty excited about that. Ryan's a little jealous because he couldn't get exhaust on his the whole way back, so he's gonna...
Yeah, Stainless Works hooked us up with their big oval tips.
They're really nice. Dan Chuck has supplied all the stainless, all the chrome. Everything on this is Dan Chuck Manufacturing. It's just absolutely the nicest stuff out there. Even on the OG car, that's where I was buying this stuff, was Dan Chuck. So we are probably gonna fire this tomorrow, right?
I hope so.
I mean, it looks really good. So tomorrow I'm gonna go get some E85, get her fired up. We got some little odds and ends still got to show up. I need my license plate light. I need the gold V for here. Man, got all the lights working. We got to get the interior back in it. Thompson's going to come down, and as soon as we get it running, put the fenders on, finish the chrome. They got all the chrome on the quarters and stuff. Kurt, a friend of ours, come down and helped. It looks just beautiful. Him and Ben went to town. This thing looks awesome.
Blackout came out and tinted the windows for us.
Yep.
Didn't go super dark, just enough so you can still see at night. What's
pretty cool about this deal is, I know I said it before, but we got a factory spindle with a spindle mount wheel, and ultralight went above and beyond and made us a set of brakes for it. So it's really cool. Really happy with that deal. What else we got? Just, man, the engine
is tight as can be.
Got a hydro boost on there. Everybody says, you put a hydro boost on? Well, it's a street car. This is my version of a street car, so.
A 2,000 horsepower street car.
Yeah. Ben and I spent most of the night last night. It was a 1 o'clock in the morning night last night. I spent all night putting this together, got the lights working, got the bumper mounted. So I'm pretty excited. The fenders are sitting over there. They're painted, ready to go. I got all the gold stuff on those. So, man, what else? We just filled it with tranny fluid. We got to put water in it in the morning. We already got oil in it, right?
Yeah, oil's already in it. I got 1 power steering line to finish, and we can put power steering fluid in it.
We bled the brakes today. That's kind of exciting. We got brake lights, turn signals, headlights.
Got a lot done today, actually.
Man, today was a really good day.
The shock showed up. Penske had to custom make us some shocks. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty tight. They had to shorten them like 2.5 inches just so that way we could get the travel we wanted with the stamps we wanted.
Yeah. So that's it. Tomorrow we'll shoot again, and hopefully it'll be the first startup. Man, that's it.
I guess we can show them the interior a little bit.
Mike's got a pretty good going on in there.
Yeah, everything's a mess right now.
Yeah. He's got a lot going on in there. You can show him that.
It's a very tight package trying to hide a Dominator and Dakota Digital box with the 16 injector deal. But he wanted paddle shifters, so we had to get that all situated. And I did it column. Dakota Digital gauges. That should talk right to the Holly, so that saved a lot of headache. Mike, we've never done that, but Mike told us about that, so that was a must to save from running all those other sensors. And that's about it. Still got to put the rear interior in it, but
yeah,
that'll be a project for tomorrow.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, I'll show them underneath a little bit. It is tight as can be back here, but I got the Holly VR1 pump, flex fuel sensor. Got one of the Motion Raceworks flex fuel sensor brackets, so that way it'll bypass it. And that's about it. Still got a couple more wires stuck up back here. But we got all the lights working today. And that is it. Hopefully we can do a startup video tomorrow. I'll keep y'all updated.
Yep. All right, so pretty exciting day today. We're gonna put E85 in this thing. Ben, did you get the? It's about time. So, I have never, ever had my hands on E85 before. This is the first. I went and got it. 2 5-gallon buckets or jugs of it was $53. But it stinks.
Smells like corn.
Yep. I just want to make sure I don't get the drips.
All good?
Whoa.
Except for that one?
I'll polish that later.
Yeah, you will. So, it's a big day here. Mike's still wiring. He's just about ready to see what we can get going here. It's going to be the first startup on E85. It's kind of cool. Well, first startup period.
Yeah. Got a lot done.
I don't see no drips.
No leaks. Good.
Do you want to put all 10 in?
Yeah, I mean, there's no leaks, yeah.
All right, man. Go ahead. Fire that in there. I'll hold it.
I got it.
And, you know, yeah. Yep. Be careful.
That's fine. I didn't get it all over the car yet. Sure did.
Nice.
Tilt the funnel, would you?
Well, VP built these jugs specifically so they don't drip like that. And you hold it
Clearly.
the way you're not supposed to.
And look,
I mean,
I'm holding it the way I'm supposed to. And
no, that's still running off your arm. Don't blame the jug. But we're probably within the hour gonna fire this thing up. Pretty excited. So it's a big deal. I've got very little time left, and this weekend I gotta go to, I know it's gonna sound stupid, but I gotta go to Myrtle Beach. It was my mom and dad's last wish to be their ashes spread at Myrtle Beach together, and me and my brothers and my sister are gonna do that this weekend. So I'm pretty excited to get this running tonight. That way I don't have to worry about it all weekend long. I can deal with the family stuff. And man, we gotta have this thing in Oklahoma. What'd I say? On the 8th.
I think the 8th, yeah.
On the 8th. Yeah, that's why they tightened it up so tight. Look, that just touched the O-ring. Kurt, you put this on wrong. So this needs spun a little bit. That's why I had to use a crescent wrench to get it off. So, but
Surprised Ben didn't take him up. He's always good for everything.
well, he wasn't here. He wasn't
Oh,
here.
all right.
He was gonna devote all his time to help us, but then he wasn't here. So
We'll call it that.
yeah.
I fixed all your other stuff.
It looks good though. You
like
got ATI, Dan Chuck repping well. Nice. Nice. So, I got to thank a lot of people. You know, Mike, who's wiring it, Ben, Kurt, Jeffrey. my wife, everybody that has put their hands on this car. It's just been crazy. The amount of work that has been done in the past 2 weeks is just insurmountable to me. Jeffrey has been flying into the races and flying back home. That way he can devote all his time here. He has just gone above and beyond. He did this trunk, the carpet, the whole deal. All this you see. And we couldn't have done it without Summit Racing. They just, I mean, they're tired of hearing from us. The UPS guys look, oh God, every day he's here. So CRC, Brake Clean, those guys have just helped us out nonstop. We just can't thank those guys enough. And these guys right here,
Wire
Care. We wired this entire car with all their stuff. I know the shop's a mess right now. I'm sorry. You got to bear with us. We have just been thrashing. I've only been home for 3 days, and I've been up every night till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So if you don't like the shop, how dirty it is, don't watch. So, but that's about it. We got a little bit more work to do. We're going to turn the camera back on here shortly, and hopefully you'll hear a noise coming out of this exhaust.
You good?
Yep.
All right. Yep.
Need a little more fuel. 1 second.
That sounded way better.
No leak.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Do you want me to do the?
Yeah, you can give it some once it.
Okay.
Ready?
Look, that shit's aerating pretty good. Oil.
Is there an oil leak underneath? There's a trans fluid leak and an oil leak. That's probably why it's aerating, unless that's power steering.
No, that's.
When it wasn't tight.
What's that, Jeff?
I hear something.
That's a power steering fitting.
What are we leaking on the train?
That shit was aerating.
Hey, give me the